You're restoring me piece by piece. So I grew up for 19 years of my life. I did not have a bathroom. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing holiday season. I hope and wish for you and your family a wonderful Christmas time, and remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. Appreciating basic things in your life that a lot of people around the world don't have, and not taking them for granted, you know. So I grew up for 19 years of my life. I did not have a bathroom. I come from a big family, 6 kids. For 19 years, we did not have a bathroom. We had a house that only had 2 rooms and no bathroom. We had one living room, which was where we cooked, where we did everything, we stayed. Then we had one bedroom, and then we had another room that we kind of fixed later on in our life, but it was called the men's room. I will explain that later in the video or another video what that actually means. It's just a traditional thing in my country, where men get to have a separate room. Like I said in the beginning, we had no bathroom for 19 years. As soon as the war finished, all that changed because the house was burned, and then we had people building as a new house, and they built as a brand new bathroom. And you may be wondering, where did we go when duty called? So we had this place, this little storage. It was like a little room, and it's not just me, and a lot of families in my country who grew up, who are poor until today, they don't have a bathroom, but they have a room outside somewhere, and it's covered. It's not a room, it's like a tiny storage space. You cover it with a blanket, or if you have a door, and then you make a hole in the middle inside that room and you create like a canal, or like a, I don't know how you say it, where the, you know, number 1 and number 2 has to like fly out. I mean, has to like float out, you know. So once you go inside that room, you sit in a squat position and you are doing your thing, you know, number 1, number 2. And that's how we did it for 19 years. We used to have a hose with water, and you just let it run there. If you wanted to clean the bathroom after you used it, if you just well, it just stayed there. Okay, I'm not gonna go into too much details. I don't want to like discuss you guys, but it was misery. The worst part in the winter, okay, because your butt froze just squatting there, sitting there. You couldn't even sit. This was not sitting, you just squatted like you were just squatting, you know, like a kid, because if you sat, you obviously fell in the hole, and that happened to me many times when I was a kid. And this place is called WC or WC. I have no idea what it stands for. Maybe I should look it up, but it's just, I'm just gonna put it right here. And the worst part was, like I said, in the winter you have to come out of the house, walk a little, you know, like maybe 2-3 minutes, and I mean not 2, a minute, and then get to the storage place there, where it was far away from the house because you didn't want it close to your house so it doesn't smell, you know. The summertime, in the wintertime, of course it didn't smell. Now I know you may be wondering, where did we shower? Until we were preteens, we all showered in one spot in front of the stove in a big tinted bathtub. Those are very famous in my country. Every household had them. You either used them to wash clothes or to give your kids a bath. So my mom would line all of us up in the room. She would warm up the living room, and the big tint bathtub would be right there, and she would pour the hot water, and then she had another bucket to rinse us. So we all showered there with the soap and everything, and then she would rinse us, and then the next one, the next one. Yes, like that. And then we would, you know, get our pajamas, go straight to bed, and sleep. That was until we were preteens. Now, when we became teens, we wanted privacy. We didn't want to look at each other like that. We had, of course, we had like a storage room, another storage room separate where we kept all the stuff, clothes and all the junk. But then you had a little space where there was cement, and then there was a hole for the water to go. You just went there. It was not heated, it was frozen, the walls were frozen, it was so cold, it was so bad. You sat on top of a log or a bucket and you gave yourself a shower with a big bucket full of water and a small pitcher, and one hand pouring water and one hand washing yourself. And that's how I showered for over 10 years. Yes. And then in the summertime, boys would shower outside. It was fine. Girls, of course, in the same spot. It was the only one. Well, I was the only girl growing up until my sister came. Like 10 years older than her, 9, something like that. And now that I'm married and I'm living in US, I have 3 bathrooms, and I'm thankful. And every day I ask God to remind me how blessed I am, and not to take anything for granted, because growing up I didn't have a bathroom. My butt would freeze, so the water, when we showered, the water that we used to shower had to be super hot because you didn't want to freeze. And many times we got sick like that. But we ate homemade food, you know, so we had homemade tea, so we always ate healthy, like organic food, so we didn't get that sick. But as far as like getting a cold when it was winter and you had to shower outside, we were prone to that and we would get sick. And now I have 3 bathrooms and a beautiful house. I feel like I'm living a dream every single day, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to forget that, because it's, you know, God is good. What's my point? My point is never, never, never take for granted basic life necessities, like a bathroom, a house, a roof over your head, hot shower, cold shower, heater, no heater, a car, your job, your health, your eyesight, your hands, your feet. There's a million, more than a million people out there who don't have that. Never had. I went 19 years without a bathroom. I didn't know what it was to have a bathroom. When we had a bathroom, it was like, wow. You could sit there and use the bathroom in peace without having to squat, without your back hurting, without being scared that you're gonna fall, without being scared that snakes are gonna come out of that hole. Many times they did. So even now when I sit in the bathroom, I have this fear that, oh my God, a bug or something is gonna come out of that hole. Something like that is gonna come out of that hole, which is not, obviously, but it's just me, you know, growing up like that, you know. Because what is normal to you and what you think you should have, or what you expect from life or demand, there are people around the world, millions and millions of people, that don't even dream about it, or just dream about it and they don't have it, and they would do anything to have it, like a normal bathroom, because having a bathroom makes the difference. If you don't believe me, go a day or 2 without a bathroom and then we'll talk. You know, get stranded somewhere in the mountains or somewhere in the street and you have nowhere to go for a bathroom. Because what for us now, it's a normal thing to have. For some people around the world, it's luxury. appreciate what you have, be grateful for what you have, and say so. Thank God every day for your bathroom, for your hot shower, for your cold shower, for the heater, for the fan, for the AC, for the toilet, for clean towels. All I wanted to share on this video is that wow, this is a season where everybody's like expecting great expensive gifts, you know, expecting to be treated, you know, and I've seen a lot of people even get mad and angry and sad and cry because they did not get, and I'm not talking about kids, because kids still don't understand the importance of gifts or basic life necessities until they're gone, so they still don't understand. I'm talking about us adults, you know, where you get drawn into this season where everything is, oh, I have to get the most expensive, the biggest gift out there, you know, and I gotta go crazy, you know. I have to get it anyhow that I have to get it, you know. I have to use my credit card, or I have to just find crazy ways. There's people who actually steal in this season and get themselves in trouble just so they can get a gift, expensive shoes or expensive watch, bag, whatever. And it's just material. It's just material thing, you know. That thing is gonna fade within a year or two. The value is gonna be gone, you know. But basic life necessities is what I'm trying to tell you, that you should not forget to be thankful and grateful for, because these things, not everybody has them, you know. You think that just because your mom, your dad had them, your grandpa, there's people around the world who don't have them. There are people around the world who are living in tents. You know, I lived in a tent for 1 week. That's another story for another day. But today I wanted to tell you guys how I lived for 19 years, and I didn't even know how important it was to have a bathroom until after the war. This big organization came and they built it, and they built us a bathroom with a shower. And I kept it so clean. I cleaned it all the time. It was the best thing that had happened to us ever, you know, to have privacy, to be able to go inside, lock the room, shower, and not have anyone interrupt you, not have any fear that someone is going to come and look, or not have any fear of being cold, freezing your butt there, or being scared that you're going to fall in the toilet hole and you're gonna be falling in poop, or there's gonna be bugs, snakes, whatever, you know. Because that happened to me. I fell many times when I was a kid and get up. I would have to get up and then have my mom clean me. And I know now it looks so strange and crazy. Now it's so strange and crazy to think about it when I look back, but that was my life. And I survived, and there were always, we learned how to we learned how to have great survival skills. Like, if you have a bathroom, take care of it, clean it, and pick up after yourself. Be thankful that you're sitting in a toilet and then nothing is gonna come out and you're not gonna fall in there. And be thankful and grateful that you have running water in the bathroom. You can wash your face, your body. You have a heater, you have towels, you have roof over your head. These are the things to be thankful and grateful in this season, because tomorrow you could lose your job, you can lose your house, you can lose your car, you can lose everything. You'll be out in the streets. So don't take these things for granted. You know, your sight, your hands, your feet, like I said in the beginning, your family members, because shoes, bags, jewelry, makeup, cars, all that will come and go. That has a value for a moment and it's gonna be gone. So don't go crazy in this season trying to get everything, trying to get the most or expect the most expensive gift or this and that, and then you get mad if you don't. Don't fall for that trap. Those are just materialistic things. As you grow, you will know the importance of what actually is important to have in your life, and to be grateful and thankful each and every day, and not just when they're gone. Okay, because tomorrow they can be gone, and then it might be too late to actually say thank you, you know. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe and share, because sharing is caring. All right, I wish you all a happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I will have another video very soon similar to this. I will try and share more personal stories, personal experiences, things that I've learned, lessons that I've learned, battles that I've overcome, that God has helped me overcome, or that He is helping me overcome right now. So if you like material, if you like this type of material, please subscribe to this channel and you won't be disappointed. All right, so be blessed. Bye.